Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life, and I am actually at my kitchen table. Um, it's been a crazy week, and we've been shutting down our studio. I mean, I have pretty limited access to that, so I'm kind of working from home now. And, I've been thinking a lot about this time and doing different Facebook Lives and different groups and hearing from people and everything. And one of the things that the silver lining in all of this is just how valuable it is to connect with everyone and hear about what everyone's doing, and that this art thing that we're involved in is such a great thing to be involved in, um, regardless, but especially now. And that's what I wanted to talk about today because it's something I'm really double downing on. Like I brought some of my materials here, and I'm not really able to work on my large paintings right now and what I was doing, but I have a table of materials and I have a bunch of stuff laid out on the kitchen table. And, it was in one of my Facebook Lives that I was talking about how great it just felt to talk to people. And because usually in my studio, there's people coming around and I'm sort of isolated. And I know I'm speaking for a lot of people that feel this way. And it got me to thinking when someone mentioned this thing that they were sitting at their kitchen table too. And my team and I were talking about this, and we were thinking, what could we do that could be most helpful at a time like this? And I think it's about workshops that I teach, and I always say this, and I kind of forget when I'm not doing workshops, and then I go and do one. That one of my favorite things to do is make art with friends and just be talking and sharing stuff and laughing. And it's really why I do these workshops, those live workshops, and really why I like doing this. I like doing Facebook Lives, and I like that call and response. I like just connecting with people. And my art originally was something that I did by myself, and it's just grown into, as you know, like I like teaching and doing this and everything. And so I started thinking about it, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if, like, we need to just set up a time? Maybe we just need to set up a time where we could all meet, and we could just talk, and we could be making art, and maybe we're making art at our kitchen tables. That's what I'll be doing. And so we had this idea. Actually, it was suggested by someone in the Art to Life Academy who came up with this great name. They said they were talking about the kitchen table. So we've created something called the Kitchen Table Art Project. And here's how it's going to go. And it relates to the vlog today because I'm going to tell you about this kind of towards the end. But what I want to share with you is this idea about the questions we ask ourselves. And this is so important in art making if we want to improve. And what do we love about our work that's working? What's working in our picture that we can pay attention to and then do better? And instead of looking outside of ourselves and seeing how much better other people are doing or everyone else is selling their work, like, what are the questions we ask ourselves? They can either help us or they can take us down. And so this whole the whole pandemic thing, like, it's super, super hard, and it's going to get harder, I think. And it's so scary. But there's also something like around the silver lining of this, that we're stopping, we're becoming more present, we're not doing so much. I mean, I've never not done so much as this ever. So but here's the question that I think is really, really important to think about. And it relates to art because it's the same kind of question we use in art making. What is it that this time we're in right now, makes possible for all of us that wasn't possible before? What kind of art is this going to make possible? What kind of changes in your life is this going to make possible? And there's something about that. Like, there's seeds being planted right now, even though it's like stormy and hard, but like things are going to blossom from this time. We are going to get through this. But if we're thoughtful now, we can really determine an extraordinary result from all of this. And So that question, what does this time, what does this time make possible? And I would love to, that's what just given me so much buoyancy. And I'd just love to pose that as a really cool question. And that is making me think about my art. It's thinking about my yoga practice, which I can't go to my yoga class. And maybe I have to do that on my own, and how I'm running and I'm cooking more, and and connecting more. Like, art to life is a community, and that has really been highlighted for me in this time. And so my idea with this kitchen table art project is to set up a time, and we're going to do this. We're actually going to do this on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, and every Wednesday moving forward from 12 o'clock to 1:30. We're going to meet, and we're just going to be talking and sharing and making art. And if you got kids at home and they want to do this, it's just a time from like 12 to 1:30 on Wednesdays. I'm going to try and set up this kind of kooky setup here with my phone and my laptop, and share this. And we're going to stream it onto the Facebook page, the Art to Life Facebook page. We're going to try to do it into Instagram and on the YouTube channel and everything. And I think it's going to be really cool. But I think what I'm going to do is sort of pose this question, and be thinking about this, and maybe that can be a starting place for us, and we can be showing and sharing art of what we're making around this, or not, just whatever, sharing recipes. But I just think that it's just so great to connect with one another, and I just really want to pull all of the Art to Life community, and anybody, any artist, all the artists that are out there that are just isolated, pull us together and just have a place and a time to gather. So I've created a little landing page, and we did this really fast. A little website. It's if you go to if you go to Kitchen Table Art, if you go to kitchentableartproject.com, you can read all about this, and you can know where to click and how to get into this thing. But I would love for you to just join us. It's totally free. It's just for fun. It's just really to laugh and make art, and really do what I love doing the most, which is messing around with art materials and connecting with people. So that's the plan, and that's what this is going to be. And I was telling some folks, and we're doing the Creative Visionary program right now, and it's so awesome to have this sort of thing ongoing, especially now when like vacation plans have stopped and you can't travel anywhere. But that's just a small group of people that are already in something. We're just moving with that. So this is really aimed at, of course, anybody can come, but it's for everybody, to everyone, so they can just start and have a thing to be working on. And, there's no pressure, and you don't have to be an experienced artist to participate. Just come and listen, or try some things, and I'll be sharing some stuff I'm working on. And, I think it'll be really fun. So I'd love to hear your feedback and comments. This question is kind of the theme, I think, for this week. I'm going to be changing it up. I'll be introducing this theme every Sunday on this vlog, and then following up on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So this idea, this question, what does this time make possible for you? In your art, in your life? What are the seeds you're planting now that are going to turn into something amazing in a few months, right? And the reason that I'm so into this question is because when I went through a super hard patch about 10 years ago, I'd lost all this money, and I've shared this story before. It was just kind of a really dark time. And I remember thinking in the midst of it, like, kind of like now, like, there's just not a lot of things that look positive. Like, there's so many people, and it's so challenging, and all these places are closing, and people are losing their jobs. And I remember thinking, at the height of my challenge with everything, I had lost so much, all our money, and my marriage had gone upside down, and my confidence, and I started making art again, and that was so helpful. But I remember deliberately thinking, I got to do something. So 5 or 10 years, like when I look back, I'll have something to say that, yeah, that was so hard, that period. But what came out of it was a book or something really cool. And I actually did start working on a book then. But what I did do then was I started teaching, and that's what that's how Art to Life came. That's what Art to Life came from, was that time. So I'm just remembering that and reflecting upon that and knowing that right now we can do so much. Right now, it's like it's a really fertile time for creativity, especially in problem solving, especially in answering questions like that. So super excited to see and hear your thoughts on this. Leave some comments, but better yet, show up on Wednesday and we'll be diving into this more. And I just can't wait. Okay, I've got some links down there below you can click on, as it'll take you to this little website, Kitchen Table Art Project. I just threw this together super fast, and check it out, and I will see you on Wednesday. All right, you guys, thanks a lot. Okay, bye. Hey everyone, if you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So please join the Art to Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, great. Let's do this.